Happy Movievational Monday. I'm Dr. Dama Anita, and this is Movievational Moments. Okay, I'll admit it. I'm a little obsessed with Pretty Woman, starring the ever so handsome Richard Gere and the lovely Julia Roberts. By the way, Julia happens to be a Georgia peach like me. Southern, sweet, and sassy. Ooh, ooh. All right, so let's talk about the movie. So, the movie is about a very unlikely pair. Edward, a ruthless, wealthy businessman who is at a crossroads in both his personal and business life, and Vivian, a prostitute who also happened to be at a crossroads in her life. The two find themselves in a one night stand that literally lasts longer than one night. So, there is a scene where Edward and Vivian are in bed, and Vivian is telling Edward about some of her unhealthy past relationships and how she chose her profession as a prostitute. She also tells him about a few other menial jobs that she's held. It's from this scene that I'm going to share our motivational moment for today. After Edward hears that Vivian has been a fast food worker, a parking attendant, and now a prostitute, he says to Vivian, "You could be so much more." And Vivian says, "People put you down if you start to believe it." And Edward says, "I think you're a very bright, very special woman." And Vivian says, "The bad stuff is easier to believe." You ever notice that? Well, maybe Vivian had a point. It is sometimes easier to believe the bad stuff. But I choose to live my life by this premise. What others think of me is absolutely, positively none of my business. Former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt was quoted as saying, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." I concur. Do yourself a favor today and always. Reserve consent for inferiority with no one, not even yourself. I'm Dr. Dama Anita. This has been your motivational moment. Let's hang out again next Monday. Have a great week.